And so off the tip, it's the Trailblazers. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Their backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. Johnson at the 4. Something else, man! Wow.
And make it happen.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Well, Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So if he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step and Scoot Henderson getting to the rim, becoming more impactful offensively.
Grant with a screen on Young. Henderson against Young. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And Brent Scoot Henderson spending 2 years with G League Ignite, the second overall pick in 2023.
Yeah, and Scoot not the first Ignite player to go very high up in the NBA draft. You think about Jalen Green with the Rockets, but an extra year in the G League, committed to staying there and developing his game. I think that helped him in terms of his maturity, and still the sky is the limit for this kid.
Ayton, the screen on Hunter. Simons.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow. Such a dynamic offensive player, great speed, great hops. Simons hard to stop when he makes his move.
There's Young with the 3. Kept alive by Atlanta to the left side wing. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. With the drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And Trae Young playing floor general here. So good and so quick at finding the open man.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Outside Bogdanovic. The 3. Trae Young. That's good.
And that's where Young is just so comfortable. He lives well beyond the three-point line.
Simons outside. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Young looking for an opening. Capella screen on Thibault. Young from long range. Portland grabs the miss.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from...
Oh, man!
Oh!
The guard rising up. Simons with some thunder of his own.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing.
He got his timing down.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Back to Young. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, you really want to stay down on any kind of fake like that, so Trae Young does a nice job of coaxing the defense.
And he sinks the second. And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his teams always finish in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
Thibault on the wing. Simons outside. Drives to the nice.
Look at the bench.
Down.
I mean, the bench is going nuts.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Young can't hit.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Simon's shot is good.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
There's Young with the three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You have to love Trae Young's relentlessness on the floor. His focus, just giving the game 100% of himself and not messing around in any regard.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
Pass to Aiden. Back to Simons. Fires the three. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Simons has got 17 points.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area.
Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for Portland. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
Well, it's all fast break points, those easy buckets. They are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Scoot at the 1 with Simons at the 2. Matisse Thybulle out there with Avdia. And it's Aiden in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, BA, tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era. Good up-tempo play there from Young, firing that shot off before the D could react.
The ball's knocked loose. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Simons against Bogdanovich. And here's Hunter from the arc. And Aiden pulls it down. Portland leading by 12. Fires for 3. And it's Simons missing. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Capella, screen on Simons. Young, the pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
It's a nice pick and roll there. Capella slicing with purpose after he sets the screen and ready for the ball.
And here they come. Young from long range. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, just great energy. Stayed with the play all the way through.
Here's Avdia, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Johnson. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
Williams is checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Simons.
First team foul.
Hawks trail by 10. Outside Young. Fearless from Young inside.
And Trey doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
Henderson drives in. Outside Sharp. Pass to Williams. Back to Sharp. Now Williams. Outside Sharp. There's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
2 minutes.
Johnson against Abdia. Johnson passes to Capella. In transition, here they come. Three-pointer Sharp. Drills it from deep. Sharp's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Young, the pass to Capella. Misses the three. Portland leading by 13. Pass to Henderson. There's a screen. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Capella.
And Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first half of basketball. Capella, screen on Thibault. Young. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Outside Sharp. Williams against Young. Williams in the post. Outside Thibault. Takes the three. Rebound Atlanta. Abdia with a steal. Pass to Williams. Sharp against Hunter. Abdia outside. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Abdia's got 6.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Out of bounds, it'll be Portland's ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Line up for your Trailblazer. Number 9, Jeremy Grant.
Wow! And he hammers in the reverse slam.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
The Hawks, 22.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
On the court for the Hawks. Rizachet out there with Dyson Daniels. Then there's a Kongwu, and it's Matthews in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Gay, back to Daniels. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Simons outside. And a Kongwu with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by a Kongwu. So it's Portland now. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Grant from the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Atlanta is shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Oh, Williams with the block. Here's Sharp. Off the outside. Jacks up a three. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And you watch Shaedon Sharp, Brent. The talent is undeniable.
Well, the athleticism really is something that jumps off the court for you. I mean, he's not just a scorer or a rebounder. I think if he uses that athleticism, he could become an elite defender in this league.
Here's Daniels. Knocks down the triple. Daniels has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
And the Blazers making a change here. Ayton's checked in. The Hawks have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Okongwu, a screen on Grant. Here's Daniels. Another three for Atlanta.
Yes, slick play call by Daniels. Pick and rolls give him room to operate, and he does not waste it at all.
Simons passes to Ayton. Outside Sharp. Driving to the basket.
Yes, sir!
Oh!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow!
And that one is hammered home.
And guys, that's how you throw it down, with a little something extra. And with the windmill, too.
He just reversed it as well. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career. But over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, "I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits," unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
Walker, he's checked in for Portland. Graham comes in for Simons. To the wing on the left. Here's Daniels. Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. For Portland, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
Walker finds Graham. And there's the rejection.
Yeah, that was great job on defense from Daniels. He knows how to distract shooters.
And the 3 off target. And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Here's Ayton. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Daniels, that one's true. Daniels has got 12 points now in the quarter.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third quarter here.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Ayton passes to Graham. And he converts the layup.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
And so it's Portland with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got DeAndre Ayton. Jabari Walker is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Devontae Graham, and it's Rupert in a 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best. Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A big group substitution here for Portland. Tilly Avdias checked in for Walker. Thibault comes in for Grant. Simons is checked in for Rupert. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Graham. And Young, here we go. Basket counts.
This guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Ayton with a screen. Simons passes to Ayton. Stolen by Capella. Henderson against Young. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. Capella screen on Henderson. Young from long range. Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Henderson, the pass to Avdia. Simons outside.
Get up to throw down.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And I'm going to watch the coaching staff to see how many times they're going to call Anthony Simons' number with the way he's got it going here.
Offensive board. Back to Young. And so they foul intentionally.
Henderson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Hawks with possession here. Johnson a screen on Thibault. There's Young with the 3. Pure from 3-point range. Young's got 19 points.
Every single inch of his range on that one.
To the right side. Capella finds Young. Tipped away. Avdia with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's Thibault. No good. Capella with the defensive effort. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Simons. Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Young can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Thibault. Back to Henderson. Now here's Simons. Henderson with it. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and Johnson with a block. It's stolen by Thibault. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Another shot. And Ayton with the stuff.
The classic big man play there, just pushing right past the defense and finishing strong.
Now here's Young to the inside. And Capella gets it to go on the assist from Young.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Henderson. Capella with a block.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Left side Young for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Trailblazers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Simons.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
He loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And here's Hunter for three. Nice D from Henderson.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage. You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Johnson a screen on Simons. There's Bogdanovich with the three. And Atlanta misses again. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Fires away from way outside. Misses the shot, so no problem for Portland as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful
When you think about the future of this great league, certainly, Greg, some terrific young talent on display here tonight.
Yeah, and Kevin, who's got next? I mean, some gifted players here answering in the affirmative.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Henderson against Suggs. Henderson, no good.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Here's Banchero. And he lays it straight in.
The defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Henderson looking it over. Simons the pass to Thibault. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
Now, here's Wagner. Pass to Caldwell Pope. For three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
So, Stan, we watched Contavious Caldwell Pope's career, and he's played for a handful of teams. And he's been a starter on multiple title teams, including the 2020 LA Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, I love coaching him. This guy is a hard worker. He's one of the best conditioned athletes in the league. His stamina is incredible. He knocks down threes. It's not a coincidence that he's been on championship teams in 2 different cities.
Amazing. Now, here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
How about the physicality from Grant, not allowing the close defense to keep him from his shot.
Now, here's Suggs. Defended by Thibault. Banchero finds Wagner. Banchero a screen for Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with his 3.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Now, here's Thibault. Defense right on him. Grant dishes to Ayton. Good, and Grant gets the assist. And it's a tie ball game.
I do love the confidence. Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
3 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Simons. Grant on the wing. The tray. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Magic leading by 3. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. See if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Wagner. Grant against Banchero. Wagner passes to Suggs. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And it's Banchero missing. Portland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now, here's Banchero. Here's Caldwell Pope. A beautiful reverse layup. That's 10 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Simons. Jacks up a 3. He can't get it to go. Orlando leading. Here's Wagner. Carter kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Carter. The 3 ball. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope making highlights for Orlando. He got into double digits for the quarter with... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Simons on the wing. He's joined by Thibault. And it's Sharp in at the 1. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Wagner out to Carter. From downtown, bangs home the trifecta.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Offensive rebound. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Loads of expectations come with going number 1 overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
Good on the triple.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharp in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Williams has checked in. Now, here's Sharp, defended by Thibault.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Avdia's checked in for the Trailblazers. Scoot Henderson comes in for Anfernee Simons. Henderson passes to Avdia. Sharp with it. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Sharp against Caldwell Pope. From deep three-point territory. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
go Suggs. He has 7. Carter with a screen on Sharp. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
And just a smooth customer off that pick and roll. KCP making a quick assessment and decides to take it for himself.
And yes, it's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Sharp against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Suggs. Caldwell Pope left side. Carter sets the pick for Caldwell Pope. Carter on the wing. Rebound by the Trailblazers. You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that, and it didn't go well early on. But they've got to trust the process and stick with the plan that they made.
Here's Henderson, and he banks in the layup. Henderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Out to the right wing. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's Williams. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Banchero kicks to Caldwell Pope. Poked away, and Carter has it in the corner. Magic moving the ball around. Banchero dishes to Suggs. Off target from outside.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Orlando out in front. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Cole Anthony. Wagner out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Gary Harris, and it's Howard in at the 3. It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a mental aspect to the game as well. I know you value that as a coach.
You can never, Kevin, overestimate how important intelligence is. I was in the NBA, or have been around the NBA for 30 years, and I have never seen one really good player who wasn't really smart.
Here's Sharp. It's hauled in by Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for the Orlando Magic. It's a one-point game. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Simon. Oh, what a jam! Simon!
with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Harris passes to Isaac. Howard with the screen on Avdia. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a longtime assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time, as you say, pay their dues, and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as any of them.
Yep, I would agree. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA. And confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, DA. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
Grant against Anthony. Grant down low. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Pass to Wagner for the lead. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that try. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Anthony kicks to Isaac. And the layup falls.
Jonathan Isaac.
Isaac's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
Here's Rupert. He's defended by Wagner. 6 to shoot. Here's Avdia. Ayton finds Murray. Over Howard. Murray, no good. Orlando trailing here. Here's Isaac. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 6 points for Jonathan Isaac.
And at 6'11", Isaac's able to take a hit and still get the boot.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Banchero has screened for Caldwell Pope. Sinks the three-pointer. Now it's a 4-point Orlando lead.
And not the first time we've seen this. When KCP's confident, when he's in rhythm, he can fill it up with the best of them.
To the left side wing. Ayton sets the pick for Avdia. And they get it. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And look at Ayton get up there. I have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Caldwell Pope passes to Wagner. And the 3 off target. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Pass to Rupert. Ayton a screen. And Ayton throws it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And the 3 ball is good. Caldwell Pope's got 6 here in this quarter.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Number 4, Matisse Thybulle.
Henderson for 3. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It's on Jalen Suggs. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. It's all tied in Portland. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are, the fourth quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Denny Avdia, Murray out there with Henderson. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So for the Trailblazers, Grant is checked in for Avdia. And Fernie Simons comes in for Murray. And it's Sharp in for Henderson. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
First team foul.
To the paint, here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Yeah, becoming better at setting up his teammates, and KCP delivers that pass on target.
And Ayton throws it down.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Carter finds Suggs. Wagner outside. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Back to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Banchero with the screen. And it's Suggs missing. Portland trailing here. Grant with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. Thybulle, the pass to Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Pass to Carter. And stolen by Thybulle. Ayton inside. Carter on him. Outside, Simons. There's the drive. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Pocket 6. Wagner passes to Carter. Over 8. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Wagner.
Assisted.
Carter's got it all tied up now for the matchup.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Sharp, the pass to Ayton. No good with the layup. Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
That one is no good.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
And the slam dunk by Simon. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Banchero was screened for Wagner. Pass to Carter. Basket counts. And the Magic lead by 1.
bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Simons kicks to Thibault. Here's Sharp. Rebound by the Magic. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Covered by Simons. Caldwell Pope pass to Banchero. Banchero is screened for Caldwell Pope. Back to Banchero. Cranes the three-pointer. Now it's a 4-point Orlando lead.
Yeah, and such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Sharp, the pass to Ayton. The kick out to Simon. To Sharp. And Simons has it in the corner. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Wagner outside. Hunter finds Wagner. And he gets it to go. Wagner's got the lead up to 6 now for Orlando.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Simons, the pass to Sharp. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Suggs looking around. Pass to Wagner. Down low. Here's Carter. Good on the bucket.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. 5 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
A tough proposition here. They've got to knock down a 3, foul, hope for some misses, then make another 3. I would not hold out much hope.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Jeremy Green. First personal foul.
It's the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Now a timeout called by Portland. Just 2 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
Misses. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really...
take a look at this matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the 1. Now here's Johnson. The kick to Hunter. Wagner with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Suggs. And a nice finish on the layup.
Tremendous effort from Suggs on the fast break. Tell you, it's not easy to keep up with him.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Hawks head coach and I got a chance to talk. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
Now here's Suggs. Carter, a screen on Young. The 3 from Suggs. The kick out to Banchero. Drops in the 3.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Young from long range. The rebound by Carter. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And Carroll passes to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Young, the kick out to Johnson. Capella, screen on Banchero. Johnson passes to Capella. Back to Johnson. To win the run. Buries it from 3.
Capella is getting better at sharing the ball, wanting to improve that part of his game.
Banchero outside. Hunter against Wagner. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Carter, a screen on Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Caldwell Pope for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Hawks trail by 3. Left side, Young. Hunter passes to Young. Johnson, a screen on Suggs. And stolen by Banchero.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
There's a minute 54 left in the opening quarter.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
The Hawks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Young looking for an opening. There's a screen by Johnson. Lets it fly. Pass to Hunter. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic leading by 5. Suggs outside. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic need to put one up here. The 3 from Banchero. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Yeah, look at Banchero. Reminding you he can shoot too.
Young from long range. And it's Orlando with a rebound. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Orlando shooting their first free throw of the night.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Wagner finds Banchero. To the paint. Suggs outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Capella, up and over Carter. Misses the baby hook.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
The three from Suggs. Sends it home from three-point land. Suggs has got 5 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Okay, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Paolo Banchero getting it done. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
On the court for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope, and it's Carter in at the center position. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Suggs against Young. Suggs with the bucket. He has 7.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the official.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Wagner, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Banchero the screen. Wagner, he's open. They get it back. Pass to Carter. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Carter Jr. has a big body inside and uses his physical advantage as well to draw fouls.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Hawks trail by 7. Young with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Hunter passes to Young. Capella, screen on Suggs. The 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds in the game. For 3, Caldwell Pope hits a 3-pointer. Caldwell Pope's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Suggs against Young. Inside. Here's Capella. Up and over Carter. Capella, the pass to Young. Outside Bogdanovic. Capella inside. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Orlando leading by 10. Pass to Wagner. Back to Banchero. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Takes the 3. And no good. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Caldwell Pope against Bogdanovic. Back to Young. Throws it up high. And And the slam dunk by Capella.
Well, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Carter. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Offensive board. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Second chance effort. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Banchero. Here's Caldwell Pope. Jacks up a 3. That's another miss. 1 for 7 in this contest. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bogdanovich. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic scorer around the rim.
Wagner, the pass to Carter. And here's Caldwell Pope. Here's the 3. Nails it from 3. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Bogdanovich from long range. No luck on that one. No luck on that one. And we finished off 1/2 of play. Orlando ahead. They lead by 11. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
You got Risache. He's out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Hawks 5. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Wagner with a screen. Here's Anthony. And a Kongwu with the block. And they get it back.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Here's Daniels. Kept alive by Atlanta. Takes it inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
And Daniels doesn't mess around. When he's charging inside, he's focused on the flush.
To the inside. Wagner finds Harris. Lots of room. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Magic lead by 10.
Can't give Harris any breathing room from the mid-range. He's excellent in that space.
Daniels misses. The Magic have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Leaps for it. And he recovers it. Pass to Harris. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Harris has got his second basket on the night.
You can tell Gary Harris is thinking of firing that shot even as the pass is coming his way.
Here's Daniels. Here's Gay. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And a Kongwu with the block. Here's Daniels. 5 points in the game. Driving in, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Tons of first step quickness from Daniels.
Magic leading by 9. Isaac outside. Anthony, the pass to Howard. Back to Anthony. 5 to shoot. And he drives in. And Anthony slams it in.
You see the quickness there from Anthony, beating everybody to the spot.
There's a minute 47 left in the third. Here's Daniels. No good from outside. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Hawks trail by 11. The 3 is up. The shot misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Launches it. And Atlanta misses again.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Isaac outside. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Matthews.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
From outside the arc. Atlanta gets it back. Out left to the wing. Here's Daniels. Knocks down the long J. Daniels has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
And it's blocked. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Driving inside. Back to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Here's Isaac. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Magic lead by 8. Here's Daniels. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Orlando Magic finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point. Outside Young. Outside Hunter. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Young. Here's Capella. The kick out to Johnson. Offensive rebound. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Young. Over Suggs. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Young. Outside Johnson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Outside Carter. Wagner against Hunter. The rebound by Atlanta. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Here's Bogdanovich. And the layup is good off the glass.
What an athlete Bogdanovich is. Sprinting towards the rim with such aggression and assertiveness.
Young finds Johnson. Back to Young. Capella, screen on Suggs. Outside Bogdanovich. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic leading by 7. Suggs outside. Wagner outside. It's Suggs with a drive. That one falls.
Tell you what, I love when Suggs attacks the defense like this because he's so hard to guard when he's aggressively looking to get to the rim.
Outside Young. Down low. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Carter. There's the 3. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Hawks trail by 7. Here's Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Johnson a screen on Caldwell Pope. Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. Back to Bogdanovich. From deep. It's rebounded by Banchero.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Suggs, and he jams it home with authority.
Suggs showing you some major bounce right there. He went way upstairs on that one.
Pass to Bogdanovich. To the middle. The kick out to Young. Johnson on the wing. And stolen by Banchero. Banchero driving hard. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Magic.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Paolo Banchero.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. The rebound by Atlanta. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night. A terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
Carter, high post. Rebounded by Johnson. Bogdanovich from long range. Controls the rebound and the putback. Outside Carter, now off the inbound. Oh, can't convert the two-handed jam. So it's Orlando picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really
Expect more of a methodical pace, Brent, I think, in this one. What do you think?
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. Both of these teams love to run their offense in the half court. They'll slow things down. They'll love the setups. They'll try to manipulate a couple of the plays to get matchups they want. Neither side afraid to take it under 5 seconds on a shot clock, and that patience may pay off.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Henderson and Simons are their guards. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Young with the steal. And now here comes Young leading the break. A 3 from Bogdanovich. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Simons. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Simons has got the first points in the scoreboard for Portland.
Finding a way through. Contact comes Simons' way, and he just avoids it.
Young outside. To the inside. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds.
Oh!
Yeah. Man, Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young outside. Johnson finds Young. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Johnson that time on the assist from Young. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Young, good.
Now that stroke looks so good from Trae Young.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Simons, the pass to Thibault. Henderson with it. Grant kicks to Thibault. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Young's shot is off. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Screen by Capella. Young with no one around. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That's his first foul. 50 seconds left in the first. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Hits the 3-point bomb. Young's got 7 points in the game.
And that's where Young is just so comfortable. He lives well beyond the 3-point line.
Here's Henderson diving in, and then Henderson with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Young with the steal. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Johnson with a screen on Henderson. Young laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Defenders just too worried about Trey pulling up on the shot, so he took advantage and just flew by him.
Back to Simons. Over Bogdanovich. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Atlanta.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. And it's Young in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And stolen by Thibault. And now Portland on the break. Here's Grant, and Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Sharp's checked in for Portland. The Hawks leading by 4. Hey, Brent, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trailblazers excel?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
Here's Johnson. Back to Young. Johnson with a screen on Williams. Young from outside. They get it back. And the dunk by Capella.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Williams passes to Thibault. Williams kicks to Simons. Grant sets a screen for Simons. And that one drops.
Patient and poised play there from Simons as he took the hit.
And when you're a knockdown shooter like you are, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys, really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Johnson sets the screen for Young. 5 on the clock. They get a hand on it, and as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. So it's the Hawks now. 4-point game. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And Anthony believing in himself that time, just zero hesitation on that, Jake.
Bogdanovich against Williams. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Down low, knocks it loose, and the turnover again by Atlanta. And here are the Trailblazers now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Simons, the pass to Sharp. Thibault finds Sharp. Simons with a screen on Young. Fires the 3. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Capella. Good tee by Williams. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And I'm going to watch the coaching staff to see how many times they're going to call Anthony Simon's number the way he's got it going.
Hunter, the pass to Young. Johnson outside. Hunter the screen. Oh, Hunter in position, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Nice roll from Hunter. Good feel on that one.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Sharp against Young. Grant kicks to Simons. Driving inside. Good, and Grant gets the assist. 15 points for Anthony Simons.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. Just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
Young. Williams with the block. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Grant.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around. Just make sure you score.
Young drives in. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Hunter, the pass to Johnson. Can't get it to fall. And here's Portland. They're on a 15-4 run right now. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game for the Trailblazers. Abdias checked in for Jeremy Grant. Murray comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Henderson subbed in for Anthony Simons. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
He was all alone on that one. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Portland Trailblazers. What a quarter. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The bad boy Pistons, and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
On the floor for Portland, Avdia is out there with 8. Then it's Shaedon Sharp. Then it's Henderson. And it's Murray in at the free spot.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that. So much for the defense.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Here is Daniels, defended by Sharp. Daniels passes to Okongwu. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Okongwu's now got his first basket of the night. Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's Henderson. Drives to the hoop.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
And here's Daniels. And And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Gay, and there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That's his first foul. Daniels with it. And that one is stuffed right through.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
For the tie. Kept alive by Atlanta. Out to the wing. Buffkin. Pass to Daniel. Matthews, no one around him. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Back to Daniels. They set the screen. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Portland leading by 3. And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
Here's Gay, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Hawks. And Portland with a change here, too. Devontae Graham's checked in for Sharpe. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Graham kicks to Avdia. Takes it inside.
Yeah, I know the book reads on Devontae Graham that he's a shoot-first guard, but he does have some nice passing skills.
Here's Daniels. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And it's a 9-point Portland lead.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Stolen by Avdia.
How about the energy and activity on that play? Great steal.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Daniels kicks to Matthews. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists now in this one.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Stolen by Henderson.
Atlanta foul. Garrison Matthews. His first. Team's first.
Off the inbound. And Henderson lays it in. Henderson's got 6 points in the quarter.
On the drive, Henderson relies on his agility to slip past contact.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Here is Daniels. Graham defending. Pass to Gay. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Here is Daniels. 5 points in the game. A three-pointer off the mark.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And then Henderson with the dunk.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill plunge. Going by Avdia. And here we go with Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
The Hawks trail by 14. Daniels kicks to Bogdanovich. And here's Matthews for the 3. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Six seconds left in the third. Yep, that one goes in there. Daniels has got 7 points in the game.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
Here's Henderson. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Trailblazers out in front, up by. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
For 3.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. And it's Young in at point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
Here's Ayton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
You wonder if Ayton's one of those guys who realizes just how physical and tough he can be.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Trailblazers.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Young from outside. The Hawks again can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Count that one. And that's now 7 points for DeAndre Ayton.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Inside, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power through.
Ayton, the pass to Thibault. Beyond the arc. Ayton kicks to Anderson. Back to Ayton. And he converts the layup. Ayton's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Johnson, a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
It's Young on the wing. To the left wing. Here's Capella. Back to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. Williams is checked in for the Trailblazers. Sharp comes in for Scoot Henderson.
Robert Williams.
Young outside. Capella with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. Just 4 to shoot. Bogdanovich wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Thybulle finds Simons. Nailed from three-point land. Simons has got 23.
Well, Simons loves to take threes. He's dependable from there.
Young taking his time here. Capella sets a screen for Young. And stolen by Thybulle.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Trailblazers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Simons.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, this team has trusted Young's ability to run an offense, and that includes him finding teammates.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Simons. Williams sets a screen for Simons. And here's Sharp. No good with the triple. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Bogdanovich, no luck. And he tries in, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
Stand. We got a lot of great athletes on the floor tonight. How do you think it'll play out?
Well, both teams want to run, so in that case, a lot of it comes to which team wants to run back on defense. You can't just outrun people one way. There's going to have to be a lot of intelligence and patience out on the floor tonight.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Scoot at the 1 with Simons at the 2. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Wagner. Back to Suggs. It's stolen by Thibault. Now the Blazers on the move. And he lays it in.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
Wagner against Henderson. With some arc. Caldwell Pope for 3. Simons with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Following the bucket by the Blazers. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Carter, good.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Caldwell Pope against Simons. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. The 3, counted from distance.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Henderson, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Suggs with it. Picked up by Grant. Suggs, no good.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Orlando with the ball. The Blazers making their last shot. Carter, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. Here's Banchero. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And when you talk about this Portland team, Stan, they're young and talented. They have some nice pieces going forward.
Yeah, and Brian, it starts with Scoot Henderson and Anthony Simons in that backcourt, but Shaden Sharp, when healthy, they've got some good pieces to build around.
And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Here's Suggs. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Suggs has got his second bucket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Thibault. Here's Ayton. The rebound by Carter. Magic trail by 5. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he goes in for the dunk.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
And there's Ayton on the assist by Henderson.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Suggs against Thibault. Back to Suggs. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Simons finds Henderson. Wagner with a steal. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Anthony Simons.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Orlando shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And both free throws good for Wagner.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Grant outside. Pass to Ayton. Henderson outside. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And Carroll and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Wagner in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. That goes out of bounds. That one off sharp. Carter finds Wagner. Outside, Caldwell Pope lets it go from deep, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Knocked loose. Here's Sharp. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, good second chance bucket by Sharp. You got to get in there and participate on the play to win those.
Banchero the screen. Shoots. And it's Wagner missing. Trailblazers lead by 6. Here's Sharp. And the bucket is good. Sharp's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Now here's Banchero. No points yet. To the paint. Outside Carter. Pass to Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. And Ayton has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Up top, Henderson. Guarded by Banchero. Sharp against Caldwell Pope. And here's Thibault. And here's Grant from the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team. And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Thibault, a screen on Suggs. Grant outside. Outside Sharp.
minutes remaining.
Down low.
First half. 2 minutes.
Henderson, the pass to Sharp. Puts up a deep three. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Magic trail by 6. And Caro no good. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And this is why you can't let Grant get deep inside, or else he'll dunk all over you.
Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Connects from downtown. Caldwell Pope's got 10.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Grant with it. Caldwell Pope covering. Grant with a screen on Carter. Here's Sharp on the take, and he dunks it down.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Carter, the pass to Suggs. Sharp against Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. With the 10-footer. Over Thibault. That one a little long. Portland leading by 7. Henderson scanning the floor. Inside. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Oh, yeah!
A big group substitution here for Portland. Williams is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Walker comes in for Grant. Denny Avdias checked in for Thibault. And Simon has subbed in for Henderson. Here's Simons. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the three-pointer goes.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Avdia, good.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Without question, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope displaying his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Williams is out there with Jabari Walker, and it's Simons in at the point. Williams a screen on Harris. Sharp, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Mo Wagner.
And this is why Sharp slices inside, because he wants to get fouled while shooting.
Portland shooting their first foul shots of the night. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things. And when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
And just a lack of fight right now.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Williams passes to Simons. From the arc. Drains the triple. And now a 12-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Wagner outside to the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Anthony Simons. Orlando shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And Anthony drops them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
The drive by Simons. And a two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Here's Simons, and it's Portland with another.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break, getting the shots they want and converting them.
Wagner for three. Portland with a rebound. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Simons against Anthony. Simons passes to Walker. Back to Simons. Launches a three. Howard grabs the miss. Magic trail by 12. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Isaac. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And good effort from Isaac inside the paint, just refusing to back off and getting fouled.
Portland making a switch here. Henderson's checked in, and the second free throw is good. Portland leading by 11. Now Simons, 12 points for him. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Simons. Henderson's got 10 points in the game. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Here's Wagner. And the layup falls.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
The drive by Simons. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, one of the great challenges of an NBA player's life is being traded. Veteran P.J. Tucker said, in 24 hours, you're playing for another team in another city, getting all of your stuff, uprooting your kids, changing schools. Your whole entire life changes in a blink. If you've never experienced it, you never understand. EA?
Pretty heavy stuff, Allie. Thank you. Walker with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
Yeah, great length from Isaac. He gets the hand up, gets a piece, using that big wingspan. Oh, wait, big finish, big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And they're running. Wagner finds Isaac. Harris against Henderson. 6 to shoot. Harris's shot is good.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
2-second difference between shot and game clock.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Magic trail by 12. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. The 3 ball. nails it from beyond the arc. Anthony's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Walker. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. Unable to get that one. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for Portland. His fingerprints were all... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope, and it's Wagner in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Williams with it. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Suggs. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Big but quick. Suggs so powerful off the drive.
Caldwell Pope against Simons. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Henderson outside. Goes back up. His second miss of the game. He's 7 for 9. Magic trail by 11. The take from Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
In transition, Banchero already knows to turn on the Jets. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense to catch up on him at all.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Portland. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Williams. Grant comes in for Walker. Thibault, he's checked in for Avdia. And it's Sharp in for Simons. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. And Carroll passes to Caldwell Pope. Plenty of space. And it's Orlando with another.
He's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Pass to Ayton. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You're sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Will stand in this league. The opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then...
Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
My Lord, the agility on that size. Ayton's on another level.
And Carroll with a screen on Sharp. Pass to Banchero. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Trailblazers.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight. B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thibault. That's his first foul of the game. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Portland. We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Here's Caldwell Pope. Guarded by Sharp. Banchero with a screen on Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Caldwell Pope. Fires the three. Thibault with the board. Portland leading by 12. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And stolen by Banchero. And the Magic pushing it up now. Simons against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Suggs. 5 on the clock. He gets it in there.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Up top, Banchero. Three-pointer. And Suggs the bucket on the assist from Banchero.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Simons outside. Pass to Aiden. Thibault with it, defended by Wagner. Now Sharp. Blocked! And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Orlando. 7-point differential. Suggs outside. Takes a three. "17 seconds left in the final quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Wagner. Here's Sharp. Off target. And so Portland takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
When you take a look at how these teams play, is it fair to expect a slower pace of the game?
I certainly think so, partner. I mean, both teams are extremely disciplined. They're not really interested in going up and down in a windshield wiper fashion. They value taking care of the ball and playing in the half court.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. And it's Young in at the 1 spot.
And one thing about Hunter, he never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Off target from three-point range. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Suggs. Carter, the pass to Caldwell Pope. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks streak, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Boy, nice pass that time by Suggs. I love his composure and presence.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Magic ball.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
Capella with a screen on Suggs. Young's shot is off. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field. For 3, Caldwell Pope. They get the rebound. Lets the 3 fly. Shoots a fader. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Young drives in. Johnson against Banchero. Johnson dishes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. Takes the 3. And it's Suggs missing. The Hawks leading. Young with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. Young, no good. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paulo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instant. The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Atlanta ball.
.144 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Johnson with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season has really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round, but it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. PA thanks.
There it is, guys one of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game, about half his shots come from out there.
And here's Young from the arc. Sinks the triple. Young's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hawks.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Caldwell Pope for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Hawks leading by 5. The kick out to Young. There's the triple. Capella, it's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Hawks on top as they wrap up the first quarter on a 14. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. And it's Young in at the 1.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Banchero finds Caldwell Pope. Trains it from beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's got 11.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Young for 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Magic. They trail by 6. The quick look, no good that time.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Johnson. Johnson with a screen on Wagner. The offensive rebound. Bogdanovich wide open. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Young. That misses off the backboard. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. A shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Capella with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Bogdanovich, no luck. Well, Orlando shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. And that one is good. Wagner's got his second bucket tonight.
Attacking right away. Once Wagner has the ball, he doesn't even think about it. Take it and go.
Here's Young. Capella trying to free himself up. Young's shot is off. For 3. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Bogdanovich against Wagner. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. 6 to shoot. Young from outside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Well, I tell you what, Clint Capella does a really good job of playing with such energy and effort, particularly on the glass, and because of that, he can hurt you on the boards.
Banchero is screened for Suggs. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Suggs has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Caldwell Pope against Bogdanovich. Capella with a screen on Suggs. And Capella the bucket on the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight. The Magic trail by 8. And it's continuous. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Young against Suggs. Outside Bogdanovich to the middle. Here's Capella and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And it's Wagner missing. The Hawks leading by 10. Young way outside. They grab their own miss. Johnson finds Bogdanovich. Capella with a screen on Suggs. Snatched up. Right side Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Shoots over Wagner. The second effort. Capella. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. And Caro passes to Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And so it's it. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Wrong. They're thinking about the shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Jalen Johnson has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Cole Anthony is out there with Gary Harris. Then there's Howard. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Wagner in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
Both free throws good from Wagner. Break since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Atlanta shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
The Hawks leading by 9. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. To the paint, Isaac with the steal. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Wagner. Shoots it up. Gay with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
On the wing, Daniels. A three-pointer is right on target. Daniels has got the lead up to 12 now for Atlanta.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Atlanta leading by 10. Three-pointer, Daniels. No good. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Anthony. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Fighting to the finish. Cole Anthony gets his and then some.
And Clark, Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit. But I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
And Isaac throws it down.
Man, I like Isaac's mobility. Love it. This guy gets down the floor extremely well. And he has a sense of where he should go to get a scoring opportunity, too.
Pass to Gay. Nice move. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Gay's got 4 this quarter. 1:53 left to play in the third. Anthony kicks to Isaac. From deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. They've held a 12-point lead early. Daniels from outside. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. And it's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Wagner wide open. From beyond the arc and then some. Wagner's got 5.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
Substitution on the court.
1:10 left to play here in the third. Here's Daniels. Out left to the wing. Over Suggs. And Okongwu slams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Wagner against Matthews. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Wagner always a threat from downtown. And I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
There's a good screen. Daniels. And the shot goes in. Daniels has got 7 points for the quarter. The Magic trail by 7. Matthews with the steal. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Daniels, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Here's Gay. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Hawks ahead. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich are the guards. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. And it's Hunter in at the small forward.
And with Bogdanovich is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
Caldwell Pope finds Suggs. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Johnson sets the screen for Young. Johnson dishes to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Capella with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
Pass to Carter. Now Banchero. Caldwell Pope on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Atlanta leading by 8. Young outside. Inside. That one rolling around and rims out. Orlando's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's Wagner missing. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Yeah, on fire tonight. I mean, Capella's scoring numbers can come from a lot of directions. Lots of dunks, lay-ins, and putbacks. They can add up quickly.
Carter with a screen on Bogdanovich. Down low. Will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Carter.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Looking to get it going, and scoring with the play inside is Young.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
The open shot, Suggs. They get it back. Banchero. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Here's Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one. Boy, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Lone opportunity.
Wagner finds Banchero. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. Back to Wagner. 5 to shoot. Caldwell Pope for 3. Hunter grabs the miss.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Bogdanovich with it. Defended now by Wagner. Young passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Young, no good. The Magic trail by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Hawks.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
And they pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Clint Capella.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
So it's the Hawks now. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Capella sets a screen for Young. Capella inside, defended by Carter. Capella with the bucket.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Young way outside. Can't connect from long distance. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win. Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks.
Off the weekend with now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter, and it's Young in at the point. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Okoro is out there with Dean Wade, and it's Mobley in at the 5. Oh, we've got quite the matchup in store tonight, Doris. Two conference rivals set to clash once again.
And BA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
Garland against Young. Pass to Mobley. The three is up. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Young. He takes it in. It's rebounded by Wade.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
The three from Mitchell. Capella with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Young. True on the 14-footer. Young's got his second basket of the night.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue,